What is up, guys? This is post-editing Trey just stepping in real quick to let you guys know that I recorded this rebuild a few days before NFL free agency opened in real life, so I didn't make any of the moves that happened in real life in this video. The future rebuilds will, though, have the elements of what happened in real life, plus I'm going to start using an actual draft class. That way we can get some real rookie prospects into the rebuilds as well. So hope you guys stay tuned for those, but I just wanted to step in and let you guys know, don't expect those moves to happen here in this rebuild, but from here on out, they will be happening. So hope you guys enjoyed the rebuild, and I'll catch y'all soon. Peace. How we're doing, everybody, and welcome into the New England Patriots rebuild on the channel today. And as you see on the screen, we are already here at Super Bowl week. We're all obviously going to force win the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl, but want to take a look at the roster that we have going into this first offseason. Patriots went 8-9, or they might have had a time in real life, but they're right around just under 500. Obviously missed the playoffs. Going to be having like a mid-teen pick in this year's NFL draft. And the thing with this roster is there's a lot of it that's already kind of solidified in a way, and there's a lot of moving pieces as well. And when I talk about obviously the roster being solidified in a way, is that we kind of have our franchise quarterback in Mac Jones. I think there is a little bit of speculation in real life that Mac Jones might not be the answer in New England, but he's going to hopefully be the answer in this rebuild, because I don't plan on moving him, nor do I plan on drafting over him or signing over him. I'm going to roll with Mac Jones basically throughout the whole video. I mean, obviously, if there comes a situation late in the rebuild, and let's say year 3, 4, or 5, where we have to move on and look somewhere else, we'll do it. But that's not the plan. Mac Jones is going to be quarterback for the rebuild. Skill position wise on the offense, receivers, a problem. We got Devontae Parker, who I think is still under contract here, but we got Jacoby Myers and Nelson Aguilar both about to hit free agency. So we'll see if I end up bringing either of them back. Depends on the re-sign interest for sure. Damian Harris, also a looming free agent, and he's going to need a contract extension. We'll see what he wants in his re-sign interest, because it is a running back in Madden. I think in real life you could probably see Damian Harris getting extended with New England, but we'll see what I want to do here. Hunter Henry, I think he has star developed normally in Madden, but during the sim he got up to superstar development, which is great because I really like Hunter Henry as a player. Just has to continue to stay healthy in real life. Obviously, I have Jonnu Smith as well, who hasn't been as great since he came over from Tennessee, but still a solid player. Offensive line, relatively set for the most part. Trent Brown maybe on the move in the offseason in real life, gonna more than likely keep him in this. David Andrews at center, Cole Strange at guard, Michael Wenu at guard as well, and then Isaiah Wynn up for a contract extension, I believe, so we'll probably look to extend him if we can. Moving over to the defense side of the ball, there's a lot more question marks here, a lot more holes on the roster. I like Christian Barmore, who's going to be starting next year, definitely at end. Defense line, Godchow and Wise, hopefully they can develop a little bit. DB wise, John Jones, he's up for a contract extension, so I'm more than likely going to look to bring him back. Jalen Mills might be a cap casualty in real life in the offseason. We'll see if he ends up being a cap casualty in this, as in AKA getting cut. But yeah, we definitely have some holes at DB. We need to find, maybe someone to solidify that position for sure. Back at the linebackers, we got Johnny Tavai, who, how old's Tavai? 25. Yeah, he's going to be up for a contract extension. Maybe he might be up for an extension now, but only normal development in this. I think he's fine in real life. Bentley as well, only normal dev, but solid player, probably up for a contract extension maybe. I really like the edges, Matthew Judon and Uche. Judon definitely under contract here for a little bit, and Uche going to look to extend right when he comes up for free agency. And then Devin McCourty, obviously the longtime veteran. I think he's up for an extension as well, so I'll probably bring him back for now, especially if Jabril Peppers is a free agent, which I think he is. So McCourty, definitely want to roll with him for another year if we can, if he does not retire. And then Kyle Duggar, going to look to extend him immediately when we can as well. So that's kind of look at the roster as we go into this rebuild. Like I said, a lot of it's kind of set. A lot of it needs to be, moved around and basically polished up. But yeah, we look like a solid overall team at this moment. But who knows what the Madden Sim. I'll advance this right away. We'll get into the re-sign players phase. All right, we got 16 players that are ready to negotiate contracts. We have 109 mil to work with. Jonathan Jones right away. Going to give him a 2-year deal if we can. Player-friendly 2-year deal for Jonathan Jones. He is back on the team for 2 more years through his age 31 season. Devin McCourty, just going to go ahead and give him a 1-year deal. He's got interest to come back. He's coming back. Hopefully he retires a Patriot with us. Jabril Peppers has some re-sign interest, but I'm not going to worry about Peppers. I think I'm going to let him hit free agency, unfortunately, just because I think I don't know if he's a long-term option. He's got superstar development. I like him as a player, but I am going to let him walk in this. Damian Harris wants what, $6 million-ish, right around $6 million a year. I think that's a fine contract. I'll probably end up doing it. We have the money to do so. Jacoby Myers, 26 years old, star dev, doesn't have a ton of interest though. Would garner about $13 million a year. I just don't think it's worth that. I think I'm gonna let Jacoby Myers walk. Nelson Aguilar going to walk as well. Isaiah Wynn going to try to bring back. I'm probably definitely going to have to up his money a little bit. I'm going to give him a 3-year deal. It's going to be a very player-friendly deal, but it's going to be only for 3 years. Let's see if he takes that. He's coming back. So Isaiah Wynn's back up for 3, which is nice. And no injuries are on this, so I don't have to worry about Isaiah Wynn getting hurt. And yeah, the only last person I'm going to offer is I am going to give Damian Harris a contract. It's going to be a 5-year deal. It's going to be right where he wants it. Hopefully he takes that. Not interested in signing. Can I tag him? I'm going to tag. Yep. Damian Harris is getting tagged for $11.9 million. That's fine. We'll have to negotiate next year or look elsewhere. All right. Mock draft 3. Let's see where we are projected. I think, like I said, mid-teen pick. I think it's like 17, 18. No, that's higher. It's 14. It's higher than I thought. Okay, 14. So we're projected to pick. Obviously, once we get to that point, I'll look through everybody and kind of lock in on who we're going to take. Looks like we have a generational corner here. A catch, A man, A press, A zone. Yeah, maybe not generational, but really good corner here. Don't think I'm gonna move up. Just don't think that I don't think you see the Patriots moving up in real life, and I'm gonna try to keep it semi-realistic. I know this isn't obviously the real draft class, but I think I'm gonna have to end up sitting where I'm at more than likely. All right, roster check before free agency. Definitely need a wide receiver. I mean, maybe not definitely. What's Devontae Parker's contract situation? Because I would like to maybe just move on from Devontae Parker, no lie, if we can. He's set to make 6.3 this next year. Yeah, I think he's a trade candidate. I'll probably, more than likely, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if there's anyone that I want to sign, because he could just be a fine Band-Aid guy for now. Defensively, I think if we could grab a corner, that'd be good, whether it's in the draft or not. Everywhere else, it seems like we're kind of set starter-wise. We'll take a look who's in free agency and kind of figure it out, though. See who has interest and whatnot, like always. All right, free agency. Tom Brady, perfect. We'll bring Tom Brady. No, I'm not bringing Tom Brady back. All right, Michael Thomas has a lot of interest in us, but not going to do it. I don't think I'm going to end up signing any of these receivers, I'm going to be honest. All right, looks like going through everybody, I do think I want to bring in a corner, and I'm going to bring in the Packers rebuild legend, Sean Murphy-Bunting. I think it makes sense on a 4-year deal. 26 years old, star development, has a lot of interest in the team. I think a 4-year deal for SMB, Sean Murphy-Bunting with star development makes sense. Should be able to bring him in, and that's probably the only signing I am going to make. Where is highest offer? Yeah, we definitely got him. So Sean Murphy-Bunting is on the team, and yeah, that's actually the only signing I'm going to make in this free agency. I feel like we're in an okay spot. I don't want to dish out any money to Michael Thomas, to be honest. I just don't think it makes sense for us. So we'll roll in with what we have, and we're going to go ahead and figure out who you're going to put our focus scouting on, because that's what's important. It's about getting some more young pieces on the team, maybe helping Mac Jones with a young receiver potentially if there's one there. If not, we'll probably look defense. All right, one more look here at mock draft. Well, I guess this is mock draft 5. They've taken this horrible looking wide receiver. Look at it. F catching traffic, F catching, F release. No, absolute bust. We'll have to figure out what. Stephen Barnett is a wide receiver here. He looks all right. I don't know what his physicals look like, but I wouldn't mind putting a focus scouting on him, because if we had, he's strong, but he's got great change of direction, good jumping, good speed, great strength, good acceleration. He looks like a good player. Runs 4.41. Probably the best wide receiver in the class based on what I can see. That Sean Foster's only projected to go at 5. Man, I should just move up and take him, shouldn't I? I don't think I'm going to, though. I probably should, but I don't think I'm going to. All right, so the 3 guys I've decided to put my focus scouting on is I am going to put it on Stephen Barnett. He looks like the only probably receiver to take in this class based on what I'm seeing. Oh, the slot receiver's got A catch in traffic, but who knows? There might be a couple guys down the board, but get him put it on Barnett. There is a corner I want to put it on, and that's Caleb Cook, which I have to go at like 19. So if we are gonna not go, if we are not gonna go wide receiver, we could probably move down and get Caleb Cook as well. And then there's a strong safety, just looked incredible. Yeah, Travis Atkinson, A man, A tackle, A hit power. His grades are amazing. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I could definitely move if I don't end up taking him. I could end up moving up to get him because he looks insane. All right, we know 90% on Stephen Barnett. He's got A catching traffic, B catching, B deep route, B release. Try to go 11th overall. Like I said, we'd have to move up 3 slots to go get him. He does look good. That would give us, a good receiver to pair alongside a developing Mac Jones for sure. The corner, we should know 100% on him now, so we'll know exactly how good he is. He is around 1 talent, so maybe we don't take the receiver and we grab Caleb Cook. We could do that. That's probably the safe pick. And then Travis Atkinson, you can look at what he does. C zone, but he is a strong safety. A tackle, A man, A hit power. And then look at, he's off the charts. Elite change direction, elite strength, great speed, great jumping, elite acceleration. Yeah, he's an insane safety. I think I'm right now leaning toward not moving up in the draft for the receiver and just going ahead and taking Cook and Atkinson, moving back to get Cook and then moving back up to get Atkinson. And gonna go ahead and take a look at mock draft 5 one more time. So Caleb Cook projected to go at 18. We know he's around one talent. I think that's the move. Just move back to maybe 17 just to confirm that we can get him. Because I don't think Bernie Jennings ended up gonna go at 14 just based on how horrible he looks. And then Atkinson at 21. So if we want to get Atkinson, we're gonna have to move up to like 20, and then we're gonna have to move back to like 18 for Cook. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this draft. That's the plan. I'm not going to move up and take the receiver. All right, and we are here right at 14. That Burnett receiver did end up going at 11. So want to move back a couple spots if we can. 19 won't land us Cook. If we can get to like 18 or 17, that would be ideal. It's not looking likely. We can move back one spot here and pick up a future fourth. I mean, might be able just to do that for now. And I am going to go ahead and move back one spot with the Packers, see who the Packers end up taking. We get a future fourth and a seventh. It is what it is. We're not taking that receiver there. So hopefully they'll take him. That'd be cool. They're probably going to take that tight end though. They take a defensive end instead. Okay, so we're at 15 here. Could go ahead and take Cook here. If I can move back another spot or two, I will. If not, we'll go ahead and just take Cook right now. All right, so no trade offers to move back anymore. I'm just going to go at, well, we could obviously manually make a trade to do it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and take the corner. I am going to take Caleb Cook out of Texas. We know he's a round one talent. Hopefully his in development, 6'2", 210, man-to-man corner. Elite speed, great acceleration, elite change direction, great jumping. Looks like a really good corner. He's going to be selection here with the 15th overall pick in the first round. He does have normal development, but I think he should be a really high overall. That's unfortunate. For sure he was going to have hidden. Okay, so we just took Caleb Cook, as you can see on the board. I'm going to move back like 3 spots probably and move up and take that safety. He's projected to go at 21. We're at 19. Not going to risk it. I'm going to do it right here just because I haven't seen that receiver gone yet. And he's projected, and that receiver's projected to go. I don't want to miss out on not getting Atkinson. So I'm going to make a move here at 19 and move up and take Travis Atkinson. All right, there's the trade for the 19th pick. It's my second round pick, a future second and a future third. Gets us up to 19, where I am going to go ahead and take this strong safety, Atkinson. That just gives us a strong safety. So Devin McCourty retires. We can maybe move Duggar over, or we can go ahead and move Atkinson over. Atkinson's going to be the pick here. He looks incredible. Physicals off the charts. Run support, 6 foot, 222, 23 years old from USC. He's the selection here. Welcome to the team, Travis Atkinson. Hidden dev? Got to be, right? Let's go. All right, so since we just traded our second round pick to move up and get Atkinson, we are now picking 12th overall here in the third round. So we'll look through everyone, and I'll let you guys know who I select. All right, gonna take this D-tackle Brandon Samuels out of South Carolina. 22 years old, speed rusher, 6'5", 294. Looks pretty good. Elite jumping, great change of direction, great speed, good acceleration. I think it's a good pick here in the third round. I'm gonna go and select him. Does have normal dev. 89 strength though, pretty decent. 6'5", 294. Probably gonna move him to edge rusher in this. Oh, what? Look at that. Look at his neck. What is going on? But yeah, probably gonna move him to edge, like 3-4. I mean, defensive end or 3-4. But ooh, what's going on there? Yeah, I was thinking receiver there, but I was looking through them, and there was none of them that really looked any good. There's one that I was considering, but it was going to be a reach. I don't think he's even going to be here now, more than likely. Yeah, he's not even here. So receivers probably off the table. So I said receivers off the table, but this guy runs 4.26. We're in the fourth round. Why not? Normal dev, it is what it is. 97 speed, 93 excel. We'll take it. Connor Price, 5'8" from Auburn. All right, here in the fourth round, I'm going to take this middle linebacker, Bo Jennings. He's got, solid, good or bad, well, solid for strength, but great or good everywhere else. And I think that's a decent pick in the fourth round. We need probably some depth at middle linebacker. So Bo Jennings, 20 years old, out of Bama. He's got to be good, right? He's from Bama, right? Normal dev. It is what it is. 89 speed, 91 excel. Can't be too bad, right? All right, going to go ahead and take this power rusher, Niles Henning, here in the fifth round. 6'4", 270 from UAB. He's a power rusher, but I like that he's elite acceleration and good speed, which is the only reason why I'm doing it. Niles Henning's going to be the selection here. Normal dev, but 91 acceleration for a power rusher. It's pretty elite. All right, taking this defensive tackle here in the sixth round strictly because we're in the sixth round and I see his 8 finesse moves. So feels like a higher upside pick with 88 strength. We'll take it. I saw his neck was messed up too. There's something wrong with these jerseys right now because these linemen have messed up necks. They're like that meme of that one guy that was all neck. That his mugshot, he was all neck. That's what it looks like. All right, going my 7th round specialty. If you watch Cerebrals, I'm taking a kicker. Parker Heck, power kicker. He's got elite kick power. Gonna be the pick here for sure. 96 kick power, normal dev. I'm not surprised, but 96 kick power, elite. All right, now going ahead and sim into the end of the draft. I think we had one more pick in there, but it is what it is. We'll see what these CPU end up doing with that last pick. But draft recap, let's see how we did. Please be a high overall, Cook. 75. Atkinson's is an 83. Insane pick. 83 overall as a rookie. That's nuts. Caleb Cook's only a 75, which is fine. Samuel's a 71. Connor Price 69. T for a 97 speed receiver. That's not terrible. And then Jennings a 70. And then Henning's a 64. Not good. Irvin's a 64. Not great. And then Parker Heck. And then the CPU. Oh, it was our next pick. I didn't even notice we picked again. Right back to back. Well, and they took Wayne Huston. It was 96 speed, 68 overall. I mean, not bad. All right, take a look at the roster going into year one of the rebuild. I think obviously our offensive problem, our receivers are weak, but there wasn't anyone I wanted to throw a contract at. And I'm kind of interested to see what Tyquan Thornton can do as our number 3 receiver, see if he can put up some numbers. And obviously we drafted the burner and Price. So Devontae Parker and Kendrick Bourne need you all to have some good seasons. Offense line still exactly the same. Brought back Isaiah Wynn, tight end, same with Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith. And then defensively, we got Jonathan Jones, Marcus Jones, Sean Murphy Bunting, and Caleb Cook. I'm going to try to play Caleb Cook over Marcus Jones. We'll see if that works, though. Defensive line remains the same for now. Kyle Duggar, obviously Atkinson, who's going to play behind Duggar. Hopefully he does play a little bit, though, because, you know, I want to see that development trade get released early. Hopefully it's got super strikes factor. That'd be sweet. And the middle linebackers and outside linebackers remain the same. So basically the same team we're running with here in year one, but that's all right. It's a building year, as I guess they want Adrian Phillips in the slot. I guess that's okay. All right. And I guess they want to play Travis Atkinson to sub LB. I mean, I'm cool with it. And Tyquan Thornton in the slot, I'm 1,000% with that. I want to see Tyquan Thornton eat in the slot. That'd be cool to see him get a development trade upgrade. But we'll go ahead and advance this regular season. And all right, went ahead and advanced it right to the midseason point. I am interested to see how the Patriots playbooks play out, because in all the rebuilds I've done, I've never seen the Patriots making the playoffs and making the Super Bowl and whatnot. So I am a little skeptical about these playbooks, but we're not that great of an overall team. I think we're an 84 offense, 81 defense, 82 defense. So we're kind of an average team, basically. So we should put up average results, but I'm interested about to see what the playbooks do. I'm assuming poorly. All right, 2-5 at the midseason mark. I really didn't expect anything less. Let's see what we got. 6 players trying to negotiate. I know Damian Harris is going to be one of them. Probably Devin McCourty too. Kyle Duggar needs a contract extension. So yeah, he's definitely going to get paid because we can move him over to the other side for sure. Especially Devin McCourty's going to be gone. Michael Wynn definitely needs a contract extension. Trent Brown's probably going to get a contract extension. Not going to worry about Juwan Bentley, at least right now. And then Damian Harris we'll have to worry about it all. Yeah, we got a lot of people we got to bring back. Man, this is why we didn't spend anything in free agency last time, because we got to bring back some guys. And we're going to go ahead and bring back Kyle Duggar because he wants to come back and he's 27 years old. I'm just going to give him a neutral contract. And, oh, you need to do more to convince me. Okay, yeah, you're probably right. I probably lowballed you there. All right, and I am going to do something I don't normally do in these rebuilds, and I am going to trade someone. I am going to move Juwan Bentley right now. He has normal development. He's 85 overall. I don't see me long-term extending him. I'd rather just replace him. 27 years old. If he got a development trade upgrade, he'd be definitely better to bring back, but I'm going to flip him to an NFC team for hopefully a first-round pick. All right, and it's going to be the Dallas Cowboys. I'm flipping Juwan Bentley to the Dallas Cowboys for their first-round pick this year. It's going to be back in the first round, but I wasn't more than likely going to bring Juwan Bentley back, so I'm just going to go ahead and move him now. I think that's a good move for us. We could get a better development trait and maybe younger in free agency, or we could draft somebody. So while we're talking about the draft, might as well look at mock draft too while we're here. Just take a look at, what they're thinking. Right now, we're projected to pick at 3, and they have us taking a tackle. Well, maybe if we don't bring back Trent Brown, but I'm going to try to probably bring back Trent Brown. All right, heading to the end of the year, in year one of the rebuild, 2-5, trade Juwan Bentley. Don't really expect, I'm going to guess 5-12. That seems like a good spot for us, 5-12, and then we'll take a look at the stats, obviously, when we get to the end of the simulation. All right, and we finished 8-9, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. So from 2-5 to 8-9, not too bad. 6-4 to end the season. We're on a heater. We're on a win streak. I love to see it. We'll take a look at the stats though while I got y'all here. Mac Jones he was all right. I mean, almost 4,700 yards, 29 touchdowns, 10 picks. I mean, not too bad for, especially with not changing any playbooks. Damian Harris was solid. 1,243 yards, only 4 yards per carry, but it's not too bad. 11 scores. Roger Stevenson obviously vultured 10 of those. Receiving wise, Devontae Parker had a good year, 87 catches, 1,300 yards, 5 scores. Tyquan Thornton, I think he was in the slot, so 892 yards, 6 scores. Hunter Henry, really good, 91 catches, 1035, 8 scores as well. Kendrick Bourne, 56, 737, 4 scores. Yeah, we need to upgrade a receiver. That is absolutely apparent. Defensively, Wow, we had no one over 100 tackles. That's crazy. It probably would have been Juwan Bentley, and I traded him, so I guess it makes sense. Tackles for loss numbers, 17 for Barmore. Go off, King. And Matthew Judon at 15. I wish Judon had better sack numbers, but 6 sacks for Wise, 4.5 for Judon, 4.5 for our rookie Brand Samuels. That's cool. And then 4 for Barmore, 2 for Uche. Jeez, our sack numbers sucked. And then Duggar had 2, 1.5 for Godchow, and half for Adrian Phillips and Jonathan Jones, and a half for John Tavai. So, all right. Wish we had better sack numbers. Interception numbers. I was going to say, I thought we had 0. I was going to freak. We had 5, though, total. Yeah, defense, no takeaways. That's a part of our problem. We're not getting sacks. We're not getting takeaways. Phillips had 2, SMB had 2, and then Jonathan Jones had 1. And I almost forgot the most important part of this. How did our rookie kicker do? Not kick return, kicks. Kicking. 11 to 17. Parker, heck, you can be better, buddy. It's time to figure it out. Why are we rostering 2 kickers? Whatever. All right, simming right to the Super Bowl to see what development traits we got upgraded, if any. Hopefully we'll see a few, but we'll see. All right, Super Bowl matchup between the Niners and Bills. Any development trait upgrades? Come on, boys. Let's see them. Let's see them. Let's see them. Hunter Henry got Superstar X Factor. Dog. Nothing else on offense, as it looks like. That's okay, I suppose. Defensively, no. I knew Travis Atkinson Superstar X Factor. Let's go. We drafted a Superstar X Factor, strong safety. He's definitely going to start next year because Devin McCourty more than likely going to retire if he doesn't. I mean, I'll bring him back, but we're definitely going to move Atkinson or Duggar over to free safety for sure. All right, 2023 season recap. Looks like the Niners did defeat the Bills in the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow, MVP. Matt Rule, Coach of the Year. Go Big Red, baby. I love to see it. Cooper Kupp, Offensive Player of the Year for the Rams. Aaron Donald, Defensive Player for the Rams. And the Offensive Rookie of the Year was quarterback Logan Barrett. And Defensive Rookie of the Year was for the Texans, defensive tackle Zeke Hitchens. All right, and we now have to focus on bringing back these players that we were unable to bring back earlier. So Kyle Duggar is going to be relatively easy, I feel like, to bring back. Micah Weno, we're going to try to bring back. Same with Trent Brown. Damian Harris, more than likely as well. And then Uche as well. And Hunter Henry. So other wide receivers are going to walk. We're going to have to go shopping this offseason, and wide receivers are us. But let's go with most important, Hunter Henry. Superstar X Factor, 4-year deal. He wants to come back. He's coming back. Sweet. Hunter Henry's back for 4. Absolutely need it. Let's go ahead and get Kyle Duggar back. He can play the other safety spot. So we'll just do a player-friendly deal. I'm going to give him 3. I'm going to do player-friendly for 3. He's going to take that as well. So Kyle Duggar's back on the squad. Micah Wenu, he's definitely very important. I'm going to give him very player-friendly 5-year deal, and he is back on that one as well. Trent Brown, I'm only going to give him 2 years, but I'm going to overpay for him. I'm giving him basically almost $20 million a year, and he more than likely will probably get tagged here more. I'm thinking I'm going to have to end up tagging him. Damian Harris, though, we'll see. Moment of truth, because I can't tag 2 people. So Damian Harris, he was solid this year. I'd be cool giving him basically what he wants, 4-year deal. And he's coming back for 4. So Damian Harris is back, and then we're going to go ahead and tag Trent Brown for $28 million. Sure, we got the money to do so. It's so much money, but we got the money. I'm not too worried about it. That's freed up next year. So mock draft 3 before we get into free agency to see where we are picking. We should be picking midway. Ooh, there's a wide receiver trajectory of 1, but yeah, I ain't moving up to take that receiver. That's not generational. No way. And they was taking Cam Dobson, a playmaker, picking at 12, and he doesn't look good. And where's the Cowboy pick? Where'd that end up? Right here at 24. Okay, so 2 first-round picks. We have ammunition if we need to move up, but at the moment, it doesn't look like there's anyone I need to move up for. All right, looking at our roster on offense, we need 2 receivers. Potentially 3. 2 receivers in free agency, though. We'll maybe look to draft 1, but 2 receivers absolutely in free agency. Defensively, we could probably upgrade on the defensive line, so definitely gonna look at that. There's an option. And then I forgot, we didn't get Uche back. So Uche didn't come back, so we're going to have to go ahead and find an outside linebacker. And yeah, potentially another middle linebacker as well. So we got money to do so, though. We got about, 80 mil? So we'll make it happen. We'll figure out what we got to do. All right, wide receivers here. Tyler Boyd, interested. Curtis Samuel, interested. Gabriel Davis, not interested, which is unfortunate. Chase Claypool is, though. I wouldn't hate giving Chase Claypool a couple-year deal. He's got star development, only 20, he's 6 years old? I'd give Chase Claypool a 2-year deal. I think that's a fine contract for him. Player-friendly, 2-year deal for Chase Claypool. I think that's a good contract for him because we could still look to upgrade him. I'm not going to overspend for Gabe Davis at the moment, and Tyler Boyd already at basically 30 years old. If Curtis Samuel had star development, I'd probably consider, but Claypool on 2-year deal, it's probably the only wide receiver we'll end up taking. Probably just going to end up looking to draft one or just fill that spot in the free agency in the preseason. All right, so Nick Bosa is here, and he wants to come here. He doesn't really make sense, but I can move him to outside linebacker. This is going to eat up so much money if I do it, though. All right, I am going to go ahead and try to sign Nick Bosa. It's so much money, but he doesn't come available often, and when he does, we don't really have interest in him. We should get Nick Bosa. I'll move him to right outside linebacker, so we'll have him and Judon coming off the edge. That's fine. We have 33 mil left to work with. I offered a contract to Claypool. We do need a middle linebacker, and it's probably going to be Patrick Queen, and it's going to be Patrick Queen. I think a 3-year deal for Patrick Queen's cool. Right there, 3-year deal for Patrick Queen, and then we got 26 mil left to work with, and Trayvon Diggs is here. Well, do we just lose all of our money right now? I think I got it right. It's Trayvon Diggs. How could I not sign Trayvon Diggs? He wants to come here. We're going broke. We're going broke. I'm giving Trayvon Diggs a 5-year deal. I don't care. We will move money around. This is an insane class if we can land it. Bosa, Diggs, Queen, Claypool. Eval offers. We just went 4 for 4. Nick Bosa, Trayvon Diggs, Patrick Queen, and Chase Claypool, all on New England Patriots. We only have 10 mil to work with. We got a couple first-round picks. Let's build the rest of this team. All right, 5th-year option here for Mac Jones. Should I just go ahead? Important part of the future, yeah. Should I just go ahead and decline it? Nah, I'll just, I'll pick up his 5th year. Screw it. We'll pick it up. Let's save as much money as possible for now. All right, so taking a look at the roster now before we go into the NFL draft. Obviously, wide receiver, still a big need, but like I said, if we need to sign somebody in free agency in the preseason, I will do it. Offense, other than that extra receiver spot, is definitely set. Defense looks great now with Nick Bosa coming off the other edge. And Nick Bosa, what a great signing. He likes to play the Patriot way, so definitely like that for him. Trayvon Diggs at corner with Jonathan Jones and SMB. It definitely makes room potentially for a trade between Jonathan Jones or even Marcus Jones because, yeah, I'd like to see at least Caleb Cook playing that 4th corner. So Marcus Jones is probably going to end up getting moved. That's probably what I'll do right here before the draft, but in the draft, I think other than wide receiver, we're really just looking at best player available. But I'm probably going to go ahead. You'll see right now. I'm at the focus scouting before the draft, so probably just going to go ahead and put it on the top 3 receivers. We need to basically land a receiver. It's the most important thing. You're not going to be able to move up for number 1 for Geo Franklin. I mean, we could, but should I do it? I mean, maybe because Cam Dodson looks terrible. And Geo Franklin does look really good, but I don't think it's worth, unloading a bunch of picks because we might need those picks if we go into cap hell here shortly because I don't have any money. So, I'm going to go ahead. I am going to put it on probably the other receivers. It's not going to be this guy because he doesn't. Oh, man, they all look bad, don't they? Frank Booth looks bad too. We'll do Mays, Jelani Whitehead, and screw it. We'll put it on Cam Dobson. I know he's bad, but we might as well just see just how bad he is. I bet he's like a day 3 or undrafted talent. But yeah, we'll go ahead and advance this right to the NFL draft. We'll see what these guys are looking like. Wow, Cam Dobson's around 1 to 2 talent. Okay, so Shaden Mays is around 1 talent, so I'll probably just end up going Shaden Mays. Playmaker 6'1", 205. Doesn't look incredible, but we know he's around 1 talent, and I like that. That's more intriguing than anything else on the board. I'd rather do that than probably take Jelani Whitehead. I guess we'll look at Jelani Whitehead, see what he's about. He looks better. Jelani Whitehead actually does look better. He runs 4.35, but he's around 1 to 2 talent, but he might have pinned Dev. I'd rather take Jelani Whitehead than take Shaden Mays, though. So that's definitely a move back spot if I need to, for sure. And then Cam Dobson, I really don't understand. I mean, maybe I don't really get how he's around 1 to 2 talent with these grades, but it is what it is. We're going to go ahead. I'll send right to my pick. There's no one else I'm going to move up for, so we'll figure out what we are going to do with our pick. All right, I am going to take this defensive tackle, AJ Webb, here at 12. Great strength, great speed, great jumping, great acceleration. He's a power rusher. I think it's a good pick here at 12. Does have hidden development. Probably will end up starting a defensive tackle for us, so I like that pick there at 12. All right, I am going to double up here, I think, on defense line. I'm going to take Chauncey Elam here at 24. B power moves, B block shed, B tackle. Doesn't have the greatest grades around, but I like the elite strength, and we just need another edge. I don't think he's a great pick. He's definitely got normal dev. He does, but 93 strength, I think that's fine. He should be a decent overall. All right, Shaden Mays, that wide receiver that we did look at briefly, just went off the board at the 3rd pick of the 2nd round. So I think this is the time for me to move up and take Jelani Whitehead. It's going to be the pick here. Jelani Whitehead is going to end up being the selection. I am going to move up to 4 here, and I'll let you guys know how he looks. All right, Marcus Jones, a 3rd and a 5th to move up to this 4th overall pick here in the 2nd round. So 36th pick overall in the draft, I am going to take wide receiver Jelani Whitehead to play alongside Chase Claypool and Tyquan Thornton. We can still upgrade at receiver, but I know there's always a good class in the third year of free agency. So Jelani Whitehead going to be the pick here. Round 1 and 2 talent. I'm hoping for hidden development. Normal development, that kind of sucks. But we know round 1, 2 talent, so it should be probably, I'm hoping 73, 74 overall or better. Hopefully he's just around Tyquan Thornton, because hopefully maybe we can develop a trade upgrade. All right, my camera cut out there briefly, unfortunately. We had a 4th round pick. I took an outside linebacker that ended up having normal dev, so I'm about to double up in the 6th round with an outside linebacker. So sorry, you'll see exactly who I drafted. He had normal development. It's fine, but I am doubling up and taking Tim Miles here. Normal development here in the 6th round. That's going to be the last pick I make. I'll sim the rest of the way. All right, draft recap. I ended up making, 5 picks in total? Yeah, this is the guy I took. I took Colby Alexander, who's a 61 overall. Nice job, Trey. But I did take Tim Miles 65, and then the CPU drafted Zach Drake. But I went ahead, took AJ Webb, only 70 overall. I thought he would definitely be higher overall. It is what it is. Chauncey Elam 72, and then Jelani Whitehead's at 74. So he'll start at receiver. Receiver, still definitely the weakest part of this team. But hopefully we can, with our improvements on defense, we can be a better team this year. All right, roster check going into year 2 of the rebuild. As you guys know, we do 5 years, so this is year 2. I think we're a high enough overall team. I know receiver, we're still lacking with Claypool, Whitehead, and Tyquan Thornton. We need to upgrade there, but I think this is going to be a relatively knowledgeable year to know if we're going to end up make a playbook change. Because I feel like on paper, this team should be good enough to, I'd say, get to the playoffs. I think 10-7 is definitely a reasonable ask for a group like this. So I think after this year, we'll know relatively if we end up need to make a playbook change. Lonnie Whitehead in the slot. Hopefully he can get a Melvin trade upgrade. That's kind of the big goal this year. If we can get him to start Ev, that'd be huge, because then we only have to worry about maybe one receiver in free agency with the limited amount of money we're gonna have. So I'll see you guys at the midseason point. All right, midseason point, we're 6-0. Let's go. The only thing we're not good at is offensive passing yards per game. So Mac Jones needs to pick it up. No, it's all right, though. 6-0. Ain't no complaints. We got 8 players ready to negotiate. How much money do we have? 86 mil. Not too bad. So Trent Brown, obviously we tagged him last year, so we're probably going to look to extend him. Judon, I'll have to come back to that. Jonathan Jones, also, I'm going to have to come back to that. Ramondre Stevenson's more than likely going to go. And then David Andrews going to probably want to bring back, but I'll wait on him as well. Barmore for sure doesn't have interest right now. Going to wait. So, yep, not going to bring anyone back now right at this moment, just because the only guy I wanted to bring back for sure was Barmore, and he doesn't have interest. So, we'll go ahead and get this to the playoffs. We better make the playoffs. 14-3. We didn't get the bye. You got to be kidding me. Who the heck had a better record than us? 14-3 doesn't get the 1 seed in the AFC. The Raiders? The Raiders went 14-3? Why? All right, well, look at the stats for this year. I guess we're in some insane world where 14-3 doesn't get the bye, whatever. We knew Mac Jones didn't pass for a lot of yards. Yeah, only 4,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, 10 picks. Oh, Damian Harris balled. He got paid, and Ramondre Stevenson had 19 touchdowns. You vulture king. 15 for Damian Harris. All we do is run the football. Good to know. Hey, Patriots playbook. You guys want a good running playbook? Patriots playbook. But Damian Harris, 1,600 yards, 5 yards per carry. Dog. What is going on? Claypool, 79 catches for 1,004 scores. Hunter Henry, 87, 901, Yeah, I mean, I knew we were not going to have great receiving numbers. You saw how many yards he threw to. Tyquan Thornton, 59, 851, 5 scores. Whitehead, 65, 656, and 3 scores in his rookie year. Defensively, I need to see some big-time sack numbers. Patrick Green, 118 tackles. Johnny Tavai had 117. Give me some good sack numbers. Wise had 14 tackles for loss. Judon had 12. Barmore had 12. I saw Nick Bosa now. 13 sacks for Nick Bosa. Not what we're paying him for, but that's just how he does it in our playbook, because you saw last year how no one gets sacks. But Nick Bosa is good enough. He at least gets double digits. Judon, 7.5. Barmore, 5.5. Johnny Tavai, 3.5. Wise, 2.5. And then handful of people with 1.5. Interceptions wise, SMB had 3, Diggs had 2, Duggar 2, Jonathan Jones 2, Bosa had 1, Patrick Green had 1, and Caleb Cook had 1. None for my boy Atkinson. It's okay though. He'll figure it out. Kicking, the most important thing. Parker Heck, 12-14, improving. Definitely improving. 56 for the long, not too shabby for my boy. But we will go ahead and we'll advance this right away to next week. You guys know me. We don't jump in until about year 3, unless we get to like the AFC Championship. And we lose 24-17. Great. All right. See you guys at Super Bowl week. See if we got any development trade upgrades. 14-3. That's why we should have got a stupid bye. It's dumb. Super Bowl is between the stupid 1 seed Las Vegas Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys. All right, adjust our lineup here. Let's see dev trade upgrades. Let's see them. Show me some dev trade upgrades. Nothing on. Ooh, Damian Harris got superstar. I love that. I'm surprised Roger Stevenson didn't get star. He had 19 touchdowns. No upgrades for receivers. Gonna have to figure out. We're gonna have to find another receiver absolutely this year. Anything on defense? No one got upgraded on defense. So still the same team. We went 14-3. We have the team to do it. It's about keeping as much as I can together and adding on to it, as we will go ahead and advance this to the re-sign player phase. But before we get into the re-sign player phase, we will take a look at the season recap. Raiders end up winning the Super Bowl with Josh Jacobs winning the MVP, Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow won the NFL MVP. John Madden, baby. Patriots Coach of the Year. Love to see it. Chris Godwin, Offensive Player of the Year for the Bucs. Myles Garrett, Defensive Player for the Browns. Scott McLean, Offensive Rookie of the Year quarterback for the Jets. Bye-bye, Zach Wilson. And Defensive Rookie of the Year for the 49ers is defensive tackle Mike Wilkins. All right, time to see how much of this roster we can keep together at the re-sign player phase. All right, 15 players ready to negotiate. We'll see what we can do. We got $93 million to work with. Trent Brown, 1 year deal. It's got to happen. Trent Brown for $14 million. He's coming back for 1 year. We're cool with that. Matthew Judon, 80 overall. Absolutely going to have to walk. Jonathan Jones. We have SMB. We got Cook. We got Trayvon Diggs. I think Jonathan Jones has to walk as well. Roger Stevens has got to walk. David Andrews, 33 years old, 79. He's a star dev. I'm fine with a 1 year deal for him. We can figure something else out in free agency too if it comes to it. Barmore doesn't have any interest, but he's got to come back. I'm giving him 4 years for 10. He's coming back on that. So Barmore's back for 4. And those are the only people I'm going to bring back. So we got about 60 mil to work with. We can definitely fill out the roster with 60 mil, figure out what we have to do. But yeah, I think number one, it's got to be wide receiver. I think we have some defensive holes based on a couple guys we lost, but we'll figure it out. We'll see right here, right now, exactly what positions of need we have going in free agency. Like I said, 60 mil to work with. Wide receiver, important. We need a top dog there. Offensive line still set for now. And then defensively, defensive line. So we have Webb, who's got star dev, which is cool. Definitely need a defensive lineman, a middle linebacker, and I don't know, maybe a corner. I guess an outside linebacker now too, since we lost that. So before I jump in free agency, let's check the mock drafts, because if there's anything that I know I can get in the draft, I'll kind of avoid it right now. So it's mock draft 3 is out. We're obviously going to be picking where, like 24, yeah. So based on what I'm seeing, I'd like to be able to get like an edge, because wide receiver I don't think is going to move the needle unless it's like a generational guy, which isn't here. And if it was here, I probably wouldn't have the ability. I guess I could probably try and move up for it. But if we could get like an edge rusher, that'd be cool, because we know they're not going to put up huge numbers anyway in our defense, or even a defensive lineman. I guess I've kind of already struck out on a couple defensive linemen. Not really struck out. They just need more time to develop. But yeah, I think an edge would make sense. There's a speed rusher here. William Whitaker. Stephen Frost looks like he might be okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out when we get there. We'll see who's in free agency. We'll see if there's any options there. But defensive line, we could use a guy. Middle linebacker, we could use a guy. Edge, we could use a guy. And then obviously receiver. We got 60 mil. We can make it happen. Starting at wide receiver, we got Jalen Waddle in the last one. So I think I'm going to change it up. And instead of getting Jalen Waddle, although he wants to come here and it would be an amazing fit for us, I think I'm going to switch it up, and I think I'm going to go Elijah Moore. I think we're good enough. We don't need an alpha receiver. I think a 4-year deal for Elijah Moore for 12 makes sense. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Elijah Moore this time around instead of Jalen Waddle. That might end up making me lose, but it is what it is. Defensively, I know we lost Godchow. Doesn't look like there's like amazing defense. We lost Wise too. We could bring Wise back. Don't know if I really want to bring Wise back, but it might end up being the best option for us. He is 31, though. I'm going to switch it up, I think. And, I know Rashawn Gary's here, but, no interest. Not going to overspend on him. Zadarius Smith could be interesting on, a 1-year deal. Just, a little bridge guy. I think I'll do that. He doesn't have an offer. I think 1-year deal for Zadarius Smith would be fine. 12 mil for 1 year for Zadarius. That's cool. He'll play on the other side of Nick Bosa for this year. We got 35 mil left to work with. Middle linebacker, I knew that was important. Zaven Collins would be sweet, and that's going to be who I go after. So, Zaven Collins, 5-year deal for Zaven Collins. I feel like it's a no-brainer. We'll see if we're his best offer. We actually are. Okay. So Zaven Collins, defensive line, still a question mark, but I think that's something we just look for strictly now. I think that's where we go in the draft. We go young on the defensive line. I think that's fine. We might still be able to sign like a bridge guy, but let's see. Zarius Smith, Elijah Moore, Zaven Collins, they're all gone. Did we go 3 for 3? We did not get Elijah Moore. And now all the receivers are gone. Oh, man, I'm disappointed in myself. Why did I do this to myself? Joshua Palmer. Oh, no, 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 no. Are we really going to roll with the same guys? I really am about to roll with the same guys. I guess I'm rolling with the same guys. We're saving money for next year. Dang it. Oh, well. I should have just went for Waddle. It is what it is. I'm going to move Zadarius Smith over to the other side and see if there's anything else I need to bring back right now. All right, defense line, I feel like definitely still important. I like Webb being there. I think if we could just get another right end, that'd be fine. That's probably the last thing I am going to do, and then we'll focus on the draft. I like Zaven Collins and Patrick Queen for sure, middle linebacker. I think that helps us there. It shores up our gaps at defensive line, but yeah, I think if I just go ahead and sign like a bridge guy for now, just in case I don't end up getting somebody in the draft that helps us right away, I think it makes a lot of sense for us. All right, so I am not going to go ahead and sign a bridge defensive end. I think I'm just going to go ahead and take one in the draft. There's a couple guys that look semi-intriguing. Got to pick up a 5th-year option here. Hold the phone. Cole Strange. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and tag him. We're going to put off money. We are going to put off money for as long as we can in this one. All right, mock draft 5. I'll show you guys exactly who I'm thinking about putting our scouting on. Glenn Taylor for sure. I think that's the guy I'm kind of locked in on taking right now. There's another end who is projected round 1 in town who looks just like Glenn Taylor. That's not projected to go first round 2. So keep in mind there. We're picking here at 24, so we'd move back and take Glenn Taylor. The other guys I'm thinking about looking at are it was Nate Kramer and maybe Sammy Glass, but it's probably going to end up not taking Sammy Glass. I don't even think I'm going to look at moving up for Nate Kramer. It's probably going to end up being Glenn Taylor. That's what I'm going to end up doing. I am going to take Glenn Taylor at 32. I'm going to full scout him, though, to make sure he's around 1 to 2 talent. And as long as he is, that's going to be the selection. I'll move back to like 30, as far back as I can to grab him. All right, Glenn Taylor is graded as a round 1 talent. Perfect. That's as great as I wanted to see. And we also looked at Larry Lowry, but looks really similar to Glenn Taylor, but I know Glenn Taylor's around 1 talent. Can't miss on Glenn Taylor. He's projected to go 32. We'll move back really where I can to grab him. All right, here at 24, going to move back here a few spots. Like I said, kind of as far back as I can without, giving up a ton. 2025 is the draft we're in. So we can get a 3rd and a 5th in this draft. Go back to 27. That'll probably end up being the move. So that's the trade I'm going to make. I'm going to make the trade with the Bills. I'm going to move back to 27 in this draft, pick up a 3rd in this year's draft, and pick up a 5th. Going to go and accept that trade. I'm just going to take him there at 27 unless there's another trade that just makes way too much sense. All right, making the call. Glenn Taylor, 27th overall. Round 1 talent. Normal dev. Dang it. That sucks. I was hopeful he was going to have hidden dev, but round 1 talent, so that means it'll be a higher overall, but it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. All right, so I'm looking at the wide receivers, and that's where my focus scouting was on. I see a round 1. I mean, both the Tom Knox and Tremaine Elliott are around 1 to 2 talents. Tremaine Elliott on the right doesn't look any good, but like his physicals aren't bad at all. If you look at his ratings on the left, he's got good or better at everything. Great agility, great change of direction. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take him round 1 and 2 talent. At least we're gonna get an okay overall, and he has hidden development, so perfect. That just shows you sometimes when you see stuff on the sides, it might not really matter. So Tremaine Elliott the pick, hidden dev. We'll see if he can become anything in the next couple of years. I'll say one thing, that for sure means we don't have to worry about Tyquan Thornton taking off. We can just worry about other spots for sure. It's been interesting. This has been easily the only rebuild I've done where I haven't had to focus on picking a bunch of offensive linemen. The Patriots basically have already done that for me. They got a pretty solid offensive line already, and I like it. I don't have to swing and miss on a bunch of on offensive linemen like it seems like I always do. All right, since Ramondre Stevenson left in free agency, he left in free agency. We're going to go ahead. We need a different touchdown vulture running back. I'm going to take receiving back Tyreek June here out of Penn State. Normal development, but so did Ramondre Stevenson. He's going to get scores if he plays. All right, going to go ahead and take Kerry McCarthy here. He's a possession tight end, but A, catching traffic, A, catching, B, run block, elite speed, poor acceleration, elite agility, great strength. Jonnu Smith's gone. Need another tight end. Kerry McCarthy's the pick. Hidden development. I thought so. You're not a possession. You can't be a possession tight end and have elite speed and elite agility. It just doesn't make sense. So good pick. All right, and we are picking here at 24 here in the 4th round. This is going to be the last pick I make. I'll let you guys know who it is. All right, boys, I haven't done it all video. It's time for me to miss on an offensive lineman. I'm taking Nathan Clifford here. Only solid strength, solid change of direction. Good everywhere else. Just give us a depth piece on the offensive line. Normal development. You guys know me. All I do is draft normal dev offensive linemen. And like I said, that'll do it for this draft. I'm just going to sim the rest of the way through. We'll see how we did. I feel like it was all right, though. I feel like it was all right, but heading into year 3 of the rebuild, this is when it starts getting real. I mean, we were 14-3 last year. What do you mean it starts getting real? We should have made at least the divisional. Glenn Taylor 76 W, Elliott 74 W, Kerry McCarthy 77 overall tight end in the 3rd round, massive W. Tyreek June only 68. Yeah, I thought that might have been a miss. And then the CPU drafted a bunch of mid 60 overalls. Sweet. All right, looking at the roster here before we get into season number 3, I think knowing going into this, I think defensive line, and I guess wide receiver maybe, I actually am going to trade Tyquan Thornton so Elliott can play. That's 100% happening. Defense, though, I think the best question mark I knew, defensive line, Barmore, Samuels. Hopefully Webb can take over that for Samuels, and then Glenn Taylor's going to start at left end. Everywhere else on defensive line looks pretty solid. I wish Cook could do an upgrade. I mean, we could maybe use a better third, but I think Cook will be fine for now. He was our 1st-round pick in year 1, and I wish he would get a development trade upgrade, but Travis Atkinson, I love that super track fire. It looks so clean. Za'Darius Smith hopefully will help our sack numbers out a little bit too, although Judon really didn't do anything. But I am going to trade Tyquan Thornton here. I'm also going to look at the free agency quick, see maybe we can sign a better backup running back, and boom, Roger Stevenson, welcome back to the team. It's great to have you back, you touchdown vulture. But I won't lie, I am going to go ahead and change up our, I know we were 14-3 last year, but if we can, I think we do need to find a way to throw the ball down the field more. So I am going to end up moving to Kansas City playbook. I know, sue me. All right, Tyquan Thornton heading to the Steelers, the Inzer Nation, for a 3rd-round pick. You know, I'd take Tyquan Thornton in my Steelers franchise. He's probably got some good athletic ability. I would for sure. I'd like to run with him, but nah, he's heading to the Steelers as we're going to move this to the regular season. And yeah, I'll probably just bounce this thing right to the midseason point. All right, mid-season point of year 3, and we're 2-4. What the heck? Our offense and defense both suck. What is going on? Why is our offense bad? What is happening? Maybe I need to go back to our normal offense. I don't know. I'll probably just let it ride for the rest of the year. It is what it is. At this point, we suck. All right, players ready to negotiate, though, at this abysmal 2-4 point of the season. Roger Stevenson can walk. Za'Darius Smith's going to walk. Trent Brown. Not bringing him back yet. Mac Jones. Oh, no. We got to bring back Mac Jones. Claypool. Not going to worry about it yet. And Isaiah Wynn. Okay. This is the point of the franchise where I decide, am I going to commit to Mac Jones? Probably. But I'm not going to do it yet. We'll see what he does at the end of the season. I'm going to keep it in KC playbook, and I'm going to see what he can do the rest of the year. I ain't re-signed anyone yet. I'm going to go ahead, advance this to the end of the year. Well, hopefully we can figure it out. But, man, 2-4. Terrible start. I mean, maybe we can get back to 500. I don't know. Maybe the KC playbook just doesn't work for Mac Jones. He's just not good enough for it. I don't know. We'll see what his numbers look like. It's tough. It's tough to say. I mean, the KC offense normally is a moneymaker for just overall. You get a good mix of passing, plus you get a good mix of actually running the football as well. Tampa Bay, if you want strictly passing numbers. But, yeah, we'll see how we are at the end of the year. But we got a big decision with Mac Jones. I mean, I think he's been good enough to be the long-term quarterback, but we'll see. If he sucks in the KC playbook, maybe we'll see what's in free agency, but I also don't want to let Mac Jones hit the open market and we lose him. So it'll be a tough decision, but we'll figure it out. All right, so we finished 5-12. Offense actually ended up being okay. It got better. Defensively, we were really bad. Maybe our defensive line. This is a very, very poor year 3 of the rebuild. We just took a huge step back from 4. So we went 8-9 year 1 to 14-3, and now we are at 5-12. Yeah, just definitely very disappointing. So we'll need to figure this out in the offseason. But we'll take a look at the stat numbers. Mac Jones oh my goodness, don't let Mac Jones throw the football. Oh man, yeah, no, the KC playbook don't work for Mac Jones. 4,400 yards, 31 touchdowns, 22 picks. He's way better than the other one. Damian Harris was great. 1,300 yards, 16 scores, and 4.7 per carry. Hunter Henry, 89 catches for 1,100 yards, 7 scores. Claypool, 78, 955. Tremaine Elliott in his rookie year, 69 catches for 911, 9 scores, and then Jelani Whitehead at 65 for 76 and 5. Yeah, so maybe we need to go back to the New England offense. Maybe that'll work. Defensively, 3 guys over 100 tackles: Patrick Queen, Travis Atkinson, and Zaven Collins. Tackles for loss: Nick Bosa had 20 with 13.5 sacks. Brandon Samuels had 14 tackles for loss, and Christian Barmore had 11 sack numbers. Nick Bosa, oh man, Zadarius Smith only had 3, not good. Nick Bosa, 13.5. Glenn Taylor at 5.5 as a rookie, not too bad. 5 for Brandon Samuels, 3 for Zadarius Smith, 2 for AJ Webb, and then a handful of guys had 1. I forgot to check the interceptions. Diggs had 3, 2 for Queen, 2 for Zaven Collins, 2 for SMB, and then 1 for Travis Atkinson. Yeah. Oh no, and I gotta check on the kicker. Sorry, I'm forgetting the most important things. Kicker 12-15, a little bit of a step back, but it's all right. We like him. All right, gonna go and send him to the Super Bowl. See if we got any development trade upgrades. Mac Jones leaving free agent. It's just tough to say. I don't want to let him hit free agency, but at the same time, I want to see if we can win it with him. All right, development trade upgrades. Anybody after an abysmal year? Tremaine Elliott at star dev. Not surprised. Jelani White didn't get an upgrade. Kerry McCarthy, not Kenny, right? Is it Kerry or Kenny? Kerry McCarthy, superstar development, which I love to see. Offensive line still remains unchanged. Defensively, everything still remained the same. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. This is going to be a big free agency. We went 5-12. We need to, if we bring Mac Jones back, we're going to have to switch our playbook back. If we, Chiefs made the, see, it's not the offense, it's the quarterback. Chiefs just made the Super Bowl. I get it's Patrick Mahomes. He's the best quarterback in the game, but we know that the offense works as they win the Super Bowl 42-28. But hey, maybe the defense wasn't good either. So what can I say? Super Bowl MVP, obviously Patrick Mahomes. Tyler Huntley won the NFL MVP for the Eagles. Eagles playbook? Matt Rule, Coach of the Year. Go Big Red. Joe Mixon, Offensive Player of the Year for the Bengals. Myles Garrett, Defensive Player for the Browns again. Michael Corner, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Quarterback for the Chargers. So Justin Herbert's not there like he never is. And then Stephen Frost, the guy that I didn't end up looking at him because he was projected like 10, but he was an edge rusher. Got Defensive Rookie of the Year for the Packers. But we're a good enough team to do way better than we did. It's a playbook thing. It's a playbook thing. It's a playbook thing. It's a playbook thing. If Mac Jones is our quarterback, of course. Players trying to negotiate. Mac, you just sucked. You should come back for pennies. Stevenson can walk. Trent Brown has no interest. We have 123 mil. I'll give him. He's not going to want this. I'll do it just to see if he wants it. He's not going to want it. What if I bump it? What if I bump up the money? What if I do player friendly 1 year? 15 million for you, buddy. Nah, and I ain't tagging him. That's going to be way too much money. Trent Brown's going to walk. Zadarius Smith's going to walk. Mac Jones actually does want less. He's an 85 overall, man. I can't let this walk, man. I just can't let it walk. He's got the franchise QB tag. Like, how do I let him walk? 5 years. That's 31 mil for him. But if I let him walk, he's going to get offers, and I'll have to overspend for him. Right? I have to bring him back. Mac Jones, 5-year deal. He's coming back for 5. I had to do it. We'll figure it out with him. We'll figure it out. He can do it. Claypool going to walk for now. Isaiah Wynn. Okay, another guy I'm going to try to bring back for 2 years. Thanks for the offer. I'm trying to decide. I'm not tagging him either. So Isaiah Wynn's in for agency too. David Andrews. He's still fine. A 1-year deal for David Andrews. Still works for me. If it works for you, perfect. All right, well, that's going to be it. So, offensive tackle, Claypool walked. We do need offensive tackle. Take a look at mock draft 3 while we're here. We should have high pick. Yeah, we're picking at 4. Okay. We are picking at 4. Any good offensive linemen? Did I not scout offensive linemen? Oh, we only know 95%. Great. I'm going to check. We're going to go to free agency, and there's just going to be some insane quarterbacks available. I know it. There's going to be some insane ones. Not worrying about it yet, though. We need to look at what we have to focus on first. Edge rusher, I know, is important because Zadarius is gone. 2 offensive tackles is important. And receiver, because I just let Claypool walk. So, that's just what's on the top of my head. I don't think there's anything else on offense. Yeah, wide receiver. Need 1, at least 2 offensive tackles. And an edge. And defensive line, still important. We got things that we need to clean up. I know it. All right, there's no quarterbacks here on Daniel Jones, so I am content with bringing Mac Jones back. No problems. All right, DJ Moore is going to be the receiver we bring in. I'm cool. I'm not going to overspend him. I would give DJ Moore A 3-year deal. I think that's fine. 20 mil a year for him. I think we're going to be his only offer. Yeah, DJ Moore should take that. That'll be our man. George Pickens is here, but he's got 15 offers. He's definitely the better player at this point. At 29, DJ Moore's gonna regress, but that's fine. George Pickens, I wish. All right, important things. Offensive linemen. Tyler Smith and Trent Brown don't have, obviously Trent Brown doesn't have interest. We knew that. How about right tackle? Isaiah Wynns here has offers. Daniel Falale, we could give Falale a 1-year deal or like a couple-year deal. I'm sure he'd be fine, but Isaiah Wynns still so much better. I'm not overspending on Tyler Smith. Okay, I'm going to give a contract back to Isaiah Wynn. I'm going to give him a very player-friendly 2-year deal. I don't know if we probably won't end up getting him. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I'm going to have to withdraw that, and I'm going to give him what he wants. A very player-friendly contract. Still probably won't get him, but, I mean, that's the best we can do. We'll try for him. He's going to go to the Titans. Dang, that sucks. Left tackle now. Not going to overspend on Tyler Smith. I'll give Trent Brown as much money as I kind of can. Not as much as I can. I'm going to give very, very player-friendly, but it's only going to be for one. If he doesn't want it, he doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. Okay, we're going to lose both the offensive tackles, which means we're going to have to figure something else out. I guess I'll leave them both up because we're probably not going to get them. And we need at least to sign one. So Daniel Falale is going to be who I bring in. I'll give him a 3-year contract. That's fine. That at least will give us a one guy we'll sign for sure. And then if we end up signing one of the other two or both of them, we can obviously figure it out, which it won't happen. Man, there's not really an edge. I mean, Ajabo doesn't want much. Ajabo would play on the other side. He's 26. I guess that's fine. I'll give Ajabo a 3-year. I think a 3-year deal for him is fine. I don't know. We don't have a ton of money to sit around and wait for people, so we'll eval all of our guys that we offer. DJ Moore, Brown, Wynn, Ajabo, Falale. We got DJ Moore and Falale, and we got Ajabo, right? Okay, so DJ Moore, David Ajabo, Daniel Falale. We definitely need an offensive tackle in the draft, so that'll be interesting to see if we can even land one that's decent. I'm going to make sure, let's look at the roster. Receiver, I think with DJ Moore, that puts us in a semi-okay spot for now. I would still maybe like another one, to be honest. Jelani Whitehead, I just need a guy with better development trade upgrade. Same thing. I guess Michael Weno can move over, right? How big is he? 6'3", 350? No, he can't. He's not moving over. We do need a left. We need to sign a tackle. So that's going to be our next thing. Tackle in the draft, for sure. And the defense line, there really wasn't anybody I wanted. I mean, I don't think there's a defense lineman now. It's an upgrade. There isn't. Okay, well, nothing else I'm going to do. I mean, do I just bring Claypool back? That's an upgrade. Claypool's an upgrade over Whitehead. I can move Whitehead for a pick. All right, I'm going to give Claypool a 2-year deal. See if he wants it or not. It's us to the Steelers. Is he going back to Pittsburgh? He's not. He comes back to New England over Pittsburgh. So Claypool, DJ Moore. So Claypool's back. DJ Moore's back. I think he's an upgrade over Jelani Whitehead, who I'm probably just going to end up trading more than likely at this point. I'm going to go ahead and advance this to the free agency recap, where I'm probably just going to end up moving Whitehead, and yeah, we'll figure out what we're going to do in the draft. All right, 5th-year option, Caleb Cook. Yeah, we'll just pick it up because he doesn't even have to do a trade upgrade. Yeah, we'll pick him up, sure. Caleb Cook, welcome back. It's going to be Atkinson as well, right? He's going to have a 5th-year option here in a second, too. Yep, and we will just pick it up as well. Prolong the money. All right, so NFL draft about to happen here shortly after I do my focus scouting players. Offensive tackle, number 1 need. Obviously, we know this. So that's who I'm going to probably put all my focus scouting on as we look at mock draft 5. Let's look at the top tackles again. We're picking at 4. So we can scout DeAndre Kitchens. We know Kenny Savage is 2 to 3, so we don't have to worry about him. Nick Banyard and Matt Flanagan. So I'm just going to look at the top 3 guys, I think. That's just going to be the move. Top 3 guys. Call it good. If none of them wind up being first-round talents, well, we'll look elsewhere. Either way, I mean, as long as the top guy isn't the guy to get. Like if he's not round one talent, or if he's only round one, two, we can move back and grab the other guys. So we'll figure it out. Scout college players. Let's see how we are looking. All three of them, please. Hopefully it's just the top guy. Round 1 to 2. Okay, that's fine. If one of these guys are round 1 to 2, I'll move back. Round 3 to 4, nope. And Matt Flanagan at round 1 to 2. Well, that's probably going to be my pick. I'll probably just move up and grab him. Unless the other guy looks insane. Elite acceleration, elite agility, solid strength, good speed, good jumping, great change of direction. It's fine. Is DeAndre Kitchens a freak or no? Elite change of direction, elite jumping, solid strength. Nah, he doesn't look as much better as the other guy, really. He's got C pass block too. Flanagan at least has what? B? Yeah, we're taking Flanagan. I'm moving back for Flanagan. So that means we can go ahead and take someone else here at the top. And I could move up and take Evan Coleman, help out our defensive line. Probably the move. Elite acceleration, elite jumping, great strength. I mean, just move up one spot and grab him. And that's 1,000% what I'm doing. I'm going to move up one spot and take him in this draft. I think that's definitely the move for us right now. He's the best available, and then we can move up. Then we can move up and like, what, pick 20 and grab Flanagan. I think that all works out. All right, we're at 4. Bears are at 3. Should be easy enough. Literally just threw him up running back. Damian Hubbard. We move up one spot in the draft, and I'm going to take this defensive edge here. I think it's the best move for us right now. It's our weakest spot of our team. Might as well get probably the best one in the class in Evan Coleman out of Iowa. Selection 6'5" power rusher out of Iowa. Welcome to New England. 87 strength, 90 acceleration, 82 speed, 86 jumping, 85 agility. Yeah, he looks like a stud. And now I got to advance all the way to like, what, 25 probably? I think that would probably be a good spot to get him. Dang, you guys just took a left tackle who was round 3 to 4 talent and Kenny Savage. Sad life. All right, here at 24, I don't know if Flanagan, I think he was probably going to go later in 24, but I don't remember exactly where he was going to go, and I don't want to miss out on him. So we need a tackle. It's the number 1 need on our team. I'm moving up to 24 right here, right now. All right, so Jelani Whitehead, who I wasn't going to use anymore, a third and a future second moves me up to 24, where I'm going to take Flanagan, that right tackle, who will probably end up just playing left tackle for us. As long as he's higher than a 75 overall, it'll all work out. Matt Flanagan, going to be the pick here. Hoping for hidden development. Give lucky. Normal Dev. That's evil. That's evil. That's something. That's mean. That's very mean. I don't like it. And now we're picking at the top of the. Obviously, we're picking 4th in the second round because we were terrible this year. Did someone say David Andrews' replacement? He'd probably have normal dev. All right, going to take this corner here. Kyle Stoudemire, top, early in the second round, 92 speed, 90 cell, hidden dev. Good pick. We don't know. Hopefully Cook can continue to develop, but at least I guess it's a hidden dev behind him. All right, 3rd round pick. Probably going to be the last pick I end up making, if I'm being honest, so we'll see what I end up doing here. Call me crazy. I'm taking another wide receiver. League acceleration, great speed, good jumping, great agility. Alex Favors, welcome to the team at the back end of the 3rd round. And we probably missed on another wide receiver. He's 24. I didn't even notice that. Ugh, gross. It's okay, though. We only have like 2 more years left of this rebuild, so he's in his prime. Oh, I guess so. We actually have a pick. Top of the 4th round. I'm probably going to make this. I am going to make this pick, and then we'll move on from there. All right, taking this right outside linebacker James Newell here at the top of the 4th round. Lead acceleration, great speed, great change of direction. He's a right outside linebacker who's a pass cover, but he definitely moves into inside if I take him, which he will. 84 speed, 90 excel, not too terrible. He'll move into inside linebacker, and that'll be the last pick I make here in this draft. All right, simming out of this draft, we're into year 4 of the rebuild. 8-9, 14-3, and then we just went 5-12. So we're gonna have to, like I said, we're gonna have to end up probably going back to Patriots playbook just because I know we can be successful with our offense in it. Evan Coleman, good move up, 79 overall dog. Flanagan 73, that's fine. Stoudemire 73, which is good. Favors sound like 71, not too bad. They took a running back, Mitch Tuck out of Navy, cool, 71, and then Newell ended up being a 65, which is kind of gross. All right, simming this the regular season. I signed Chuba Hubbard to be our backup running back for this season, and we're 80. I think we're 87 offense, 88 defense. So we're still an amazing team. It's just we need to figure out the playbooks. I am gonna go back to Patriot offense. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do on defense. All right, back to the Patriots offense. I am gonna try out the Packers defense. I think It should be, ironically, we play them week 1. I think that should be all right for us right now. I'm pretty happy with that choice. We'll see at the midseason point how happy I am with it, but I'll see you guys there. Actually, no, I won't see you guys there. Yeah, I forgot to show you guys the roster. I've been doing this for too long. We're in year 4, and I feel like it's been forever. Yeah, I'm playing Flanagan at left tackle strictly because he's a better pass protector than Falale, which is funny in itself. Yeah, offensive line, it's now more Band-Aid on the tackles, but this is fine for right now. I think DJ Moore helps a receiver with Elliott and Claypool. Damian Harris, obviously, love it with, Tuck's got hidden dev, cool. Chuba Hubbard, Damian Harris, and, of course, Mac Jones, though. Quarterback defense. Evan Coleman moving on defense line helps for sure. Samuel's still holding that D tackle. Barmore, SMB, Cook, Stoudemire. I mean, we got Pleasant too. I guess the CPU drafted him for sure. So we're in a good. A while ago, probably a couple years ago, but fine. I mean, it's a really good defense. This team. I mean, Ajabo's little. I'd say it's not really a downgrade though because we weren't getting pass rush anyway. But yeah, I guess Ajabo's not even going to be the edge rusher. It's going to be Coleman, which is sweet. But all right. In the Packers playbook, we'll see what happens. I mean, 87 offense, 88 defense. You'd think 4-3 at worst. 4-3. I mean, 3-4 doesn't sound good at all. 4-3. It's gotta be 4-3. I'm my hunch, if long as this works out, is 5-2. I'm saying 5-2, but I'm hoping for 4-3. Moment of truth, boys. Moment of truth. 5-2. 3-4. Ugh. What is it? It's our defense. Our defense sucks. We're not giving up many rushing yards, but it's got to be a defensive change. Offense is not good either. It's so bad. What is wrong with our team? All right. Playbook's got to get changed. We're 3-4, but we should be better. Who's doing good? Before we even look at our stats, I need to see team stats. Who is good on offense? We're 13th offense yards. Actually, not that bad. Offense yards, Kansas City. I'm not surprised, but I know it doesn't work for me. The Bucks. Do I go Bucks defense? I could go Bucks defense. It could work. It's going to work. I'm doing Bucks defense. That's what I'm switching to. Bucks defense. Offense. I think I'm just going to ride with it. I don't try. We know it doesn't. Mac Jones doesn't work in KC. If we end up sucking this year, maybe I'll go ahead and do KC for the last year. But man, we just lost to Kansas City 49-7. Oh my gosh. No, we might actually have to go back to KC. I'm changing it. I don't care. Mac Jones, figure it out. We have to change it. I was just on the franchise staff screen while I was spewing about what we need to do. I'm going crazy over here. Team schemes. I'm sorry, Mac Jones. Get good. Kansas City playbook. You have a good receiver now. It's got to be. I'm sorry, buddy. And then we are definitely doing Buccaneers defense. We'll figure it out. If this doesn't work, well, I don't deserve anything. All right, players are to negotiate. Last year, a mid-year negotiation since we only got one more year left of the rebuild. Duggar. Gonna have to bring him back. Patrick Queen probably gonna have to bring him back. Cole Strange, for sure. That's the most important one, right? Cole Strange, 3-year deal. He's back. So we got Cole Strange back. Got 50 mil still left to work with. And for now, that's gonna be it. We'll bring back Patrick Queen and Duggar probably in the offseason. But they don't have, Queen, I could have probably done right there, but it's fine. Gonna go ahead, send this right to the playoffs. Playbooks have been updated. Buccaneers defense, Kansas City offense, 3-4. Just make the playoffs. I don't even care if it's the wild card. We just need to get into the playoffs. We went 9-8, but we missed it. Okay, so we know this is the playbook we went. So that's 5-4 at the end of the year. But 9-8, dang it, we missed the playoffs at 9-8. Well, that's the playbook I'm running. Look how much better our defense and offense got. I'm running those playbooks at the next year. It is what it is. We have one more year to try to do it. So if we make the playoffs next year, I'm jumping into every game. All right, stat check here like always. Mac Jones actually improved. I guess so. Half the year in our Patriots playbook, half the year in KC playbook. 35 touchdowns though, 4,500 yards, 15 picks. Damian Harris still good, 269 carries, 13, 42, 12 scores. Chuba Hubbard had 10 scores. The Vulture, Hunter Henry, 84 catches for 1027, 4 scores. Tremaine Elliott, 64, 958, 11. DJ Moore, 62, 879, 7. Not good for what we're paying him to do. And 65, 874, and 5 for Claypool. Okay, how many sacks did our rookie give up? 9. That's actually not horrendous. Honestly, it's actually not too bad. Patrick Green, 127 tackles. David Collins, 110. Tackles for loss, 18 for Barmore, 9 for Bosa, 8 for Coleman. I saw the sack numbers. 19 for Bosa, 11.5 for Coleman, 7.5 for Barmore. Pretty good. Pick-wise, Patrick Green had 6. He had an insane year. Hopefully he got a development trade upgrade. SMB, 4. Caleb Cook had 2, Diggs had 2, 1 for Collins, 1 for Duggar, and 1 for David Ojabo. And I always forget the most important piece. I don't know why I keep forgetting. Our kicker, Parker Heck, 11 to 16. Ugh, come on, buddy. Figure it out. All right, well, advancing right to the Super Bowl week, development trait upgrades. Give me some superstar developments and superstar X factors and some stars. I feel like Evan Coleman, he probably was at star. If he wasn't, he might have been superstar development. But he could have gotten an upgrade. I don't know, though. We'll see. He might have won Defensive Rookie of the Year. What do you have, 11.5 sacks? I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't put it against it. All right, moment of truth. We're adjusting our lineup to see who got development trait upgrades. Offensively, nobody on offense. Not surprised, I guess. Defense, important. Dang, Patrick. Oh, Evan Coleman's a superstar development, but did he get it? He might have got it. I'm surprised Patrick Queen didn't get upgraded. No one else got upgraded, it looks like. Nope, no one did. Did Evan Coleman have superstar development, or did he get it? I'm guessing he got it. Yeah, defensive rookie in the year. So, wait. Oh, no. Yeah, dev trade upgrade, right? Am I blind? No, he didn't even get it. He won defensive rookie of the year. He did get a dev trade upgrade. Come on. He should have superstar X Factor. All right, Super Bowl between Kansas City and Seattle. Let's see. Kansas City again, another Super Bowl for Mahomes. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't put it past them. They're probably going to blow them out, aren't they? 35-27, not a blowout, but they get the job done. We'll take a look at the season recap. Dang it, the freaking Chiefs, man. The freaking Chiefs. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes, NFL MVP, Zach Taylor, Coach of the Year. Go Big Red. Najee Harris, Offensive Player of the Year for the Steelers. Love that. Myles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year for the Browns. Madison Carter, Offensive Rookie of the Year for the Ravens. And Evan Coleman, our Defensive Rookie of the Year for the Pats. Chris Jones on MVP, so he probably had a fumble recovery for a touchdown or something. You know how Madden is. As we will advance to the re-sign player stat tag, we are in the last year of the rebuild. I haven't even jumped into a game yet. That's how sad this has been. I could have done it in that. I mean, I could have done it in the second year when we went 14-3, but it was year 2. I wasn't going to jump into like the conference championship. And of course, we lost in the wild card because we're 14-3 and didn't get a first round bye. Yes, I'm upset. It's okay. Players are to negotiate. We got 16. Obviously, we know the important ones. Duggar, Patrick Queen. Duggar, no interest. Got to bring him back. Patrick Queen is interest, though. That's the most important one at the moment. So Patrick Queen, I'm absolutely going to just give him what he wants. 4 years right there. That's a good deal. We got it done. Cool for Patrick Queen. SMB, not going to bring him back. David Andrews, I'm just going to do it. We sign over him. We sign over him. It's fine. He's still chugging along. He wants to play. It's cool with me. 60 mil to work with. I'm going to let Brandon Samuels walk because we do have that Reed who's behind him who's got star dev. No one else at the moment. I am going to try to bring back Duggar. I wouldn't even mind like tagging him if we could. I'm just going to give him very player friendly. It's one more season. He's coming back. Okay. So what do we got? We got 44 million to work with in free agency. We need another cornerback now for sure. And that's like the only absolute need we have that I can think off the top of my head. Defensive tackle. So we could upgrade a D tackle. We could upgrade. We need a corner. I'm pointing with my fingers like I'm not going to look at my just lineup screen here in a second. We can obviously still upgrade at tackle, still in play. Receivers, I think we're fine. I mean, if we have money to do it, I'll do it. But defensively, it just is a corner. We could use an elite corner and maybe a nose tackle. We have 44 million. The corner needs to probably be the most. I mean, the corner has to be where the money goes. If there's something here, we got to do it. No matter if he's interested or not. He's getting a contract. And I don't see anything at the top of my screen. That's kind of worrisome. And Brandon Rutherford, that's going to be who we sign. All right, Brandon Rutherford, welcome to the Pittsburgh Steelers on a very player-friendly 6-year deal. You're 25 years old. You got star development. Please sign that contract. We'll see if we get him. We need to get him. If we don't get him after day 1, I will overspend for him. 35 mil left to work with. Juju doesn't move the needle at receiver. We're good at tight end. Do I just sign over Falale and what's his face? Flanagan? I could. Is there a nose? There's a nose. Kenny Clark. Gotta be. Kenny Clark. Gotta be. 3-year deal for Kenny Clark. We got 19 mil left to work with, so I'd be able to sign, what, 1 tackle if we... I don't know if I'll be able to get him. I'm going to offer Buckner a contract then, too. We get both. All right, not going to worry about the tackles. Just going to go ahead, eval our boys. Hopefully we don't... I honestly don't... If we get both of them, I'll trade the other one. They're all gone.
We got all three. All right, I am gonna just go ahead and move DeForest Buckner right now. Unless I can move him to, I can move him to rush end. He's a scheme fit though. We have Barmore. We have, we'll just trade him. We'll move him. We'll trade him in like a Jabo for like an edge. That's what I'm doing. Nope, I'm doing that. That's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna do anything else. We got 7 mil. Is there anything else I can try to offer? Let's see. All right, nobody else I'm going to offer free agency. I am going to make a trade. It's going to involve moving DeForest Buckner and David Ajabo for another edge rusher, I think, because I mean, it doesn't really need to be done, but there's no point of having DeForest Buckner as well. There's just not enough room on the field. So I'm going to do it once we get to the NFL draft. Jeez, voice crack. I've been recording for too long. I'm at like the 3-hour point at this point. Pick your 5th-year options. Sure, we'll do it. All right, NFL draft time. We were picking here at 16. I'll probably just make my first round pick and probably my second round pick and call it good. I'll show you guys exactly who I take. All right, I'm going to do a weird one here. I'm going to take a running back here in the first round. I'm going to take DeMarcus Rose, elusive back, 23 years old at A&M. Great speed, great jumping, runs 4.34. And he has normal dev. Nice, Trey. I suck. I literally was just thinking there's no position that we draft that's going to play for us right now. So why not just take a guy that might get a little bit of playing time, a.k.a. a backup running back. And I guess we don't have a second round pick. All right, I'll make my third round pick. And just going to take this defensive end. A power moves. Why not? Normal dev. Who's surprised? I'm not. All right, yeah, that was not a great draft, but that's the thing. It doesn't really matter because I didn't really care because this is the last year. None of these guys were going to play anyway unless there's a generational guy, and there wasn't. All right, trade offers for Cook. Why does everyone want Cook? Did I have another? I don't know. That's weird. Draft recap. I mean, the running back is a 75 overall. It's not too bad. All right, I've made the trade for the edge rusher. DeForest Buckner, David Jowell, my first round pick next year for TJ Watt. So we're going to have TJ Watt and Nick Bosa coming off the edge. TJ Watt just feels like a Steeler, and I don't know why. Nick Bosa does too, man. They just do it the Patriot way. But more importantly, our defense is up to a 92 overall. 88 overall team in general with Kenny Clark now right down the middle. This team is so good. This team should absolutely make the playoffs, if not go farther. I understand the offensive line still has a little bit of concern. Maybe I didn't need to get TJ Watt. Maybe I should have got a cornerstone left tackle. It is what it is. We are going to go ahead and advance this to the regular season and then to the midseason point where we better be 5-2 or better. All right, roster check before we hop in last year. The Steelers are so good. 89 overall team, and we just took TJ Watt from offense. Hopefully Mac Jones can lead the way. DJ Moore, Claypool, Elliott, Damian Harris. We got Rose now behind him. Hunter Henry, McCarthy, offensive line. Like I said, still kind of patched work together, but it is what it is. The interior of the offensive line stayed the same the whole video. Defensively, look how good this team is. You got Trayvon Diggs. You got Cook, who unfortunately never got an attribute upgrade. A development trade upgrade is what it is. Rutherford, who we just signed. Barmore, Kenny Clark, Coleman, Duggar, and Atkinson at safety. Favors at hidden dev. Cool. Nick Bosa, TJ Watt coming off the edge. And then you got Patrick Queen, Zayvon Collins. Watt and Bosa better put up some insane sack numbers. Barmore, Kenny Clark, Cook at slot. Let's get into this. Right into the midseason point. KC offense, Tampa Bay defense. Y'all know the drill. Send midseason point. And the Steelers have Jalen Hurts, which is disgusting. That's crazy. Yeah, they're gonna be good. If we won loss, I'll allow it. If we are 6-1, I guess like I said, 5-2. That's the goal. But if we're 6-1 and we lost the Steelers, that's all right. 2-4. How? Our offense is mediocre. Our defense is mediocre. Our playbooks are good, though. I know they're good. Chargers, Jags. I know the Jags is typically pretty good. Am I about to go Jaguars defense? I'm about to. But what about offense? All right, this is going to be the craziest switch up of all time. And I'm not going to tell you which ones I'm doing until the end of the year. I mean, you guys know what defense I chose. I said it a second ago. I did choose Jacksonville's defense. So Jacksonville's defense is getting rolled out. But the offense. The offense. What offense is it? It's not KC anymore. I changed it. We'll see. 2-4. Please find a way to make the playoffs. 10-7. We can go 10-7. That's so hard. That's 8-3 to finish the year, but we're so good. No, that's wait, yeah, it is 8-3. We only have 2 wins. Oh no, 10-7 is like we have to go 8-3, and there's probably no way it's happening. We're gonna go 6 and freaking 11, and I'm gonna have to end the video. We made it at 10-7. We did exactly what we needed to do. Yes, what a comeback. 10-7, and we're taking on Pittsburgh, of course. Offense, look at the offense. It was rolling. Our offensive yards rushing per game wasn't that great, but look at the offense. It went from like 25th to 6th in points. Defense jumped all the way up to 7th. Let's go. First of many. First playoff game, we made it like 3 years ago. We were in the wild card. We lost at 14-3, which is ridiculous. Upgrades across the board. Yeah. This is the last year of the rebuild. We're in the wild card. You already know I'm jumping in every game. We are super simming every game. We got to take on the freaking Steelers. Why? They're so good. They got Jalen Hurts. All right, but before we jump into the playoff game, let's take a look at the stats this year. Mac Jones, the playbook change, almost 4,800 yards, 42 touchdowns, 14 picks. I might keep my playbook. I just use a secret. That might be secretive. 1,140 yards for Damian Harris, only 9 scores. Rose had 7 as a rookie. DJ Moore, 80 catches for almost 1,300 yards, 9 scores. Love it. Tremaine Elliott had a great year, 77 catches, 1,100 yards, 14 scores. Probably playing in the slot. Hunter Henry, a little toned back, but it's all right. 88 catches, 938, 5 scores. And then Claypool at 69 catches, 825, and 4 scores. Let's check out the defense. Patrick Queen at 148 tackles. He's just racking them up. Zayvon Collins at 113. Tackles for loss, take a look at it. 16 for Kenny Clark, 13 for TJ Watt, 13 for Barmore, and 8 for Nick Bosa. Sack number 16.5 for Bosa, 10 for Watt, 5.5 for Barmore, 3.5 for Coleman, 2.5 for Kenny Clark, 2 for AJ Webb. Dang, what happened to my kicker? Was he a free agent and I didn't know about it? No. I'm sad. I didn't know my kicker left. Now we got Greg Bean, who sucked. That's why we're losing games. I didn't sign a kicker. It's my fault. It's on me. Blame me. Put that one on me. Patrick Queen, 3 picks. Rutherford, 2. 2 for Watt, 2 for Diggs. Zayvon Collins, and a handful of other people had 1. All right, let's get into this playoff game. Call me crazy. I just signed Chase McLaughlin, a kicker out of free agency, because he got 97 kick power at least. Where's the other kicker? He's got to go. Bean, where's Bean at? 16 overall. This was our kicker this year. Yeah. You're gone. 93 kick power. I need the 97 kick power if I'm jumping into games. So, yeah. Kicker change before the playoffs. That's crazy that in real life. All right. Wild card playoff game in Pittsburgh. This is my team I have my franchise series with. I've played at the stadium so many times, but only as the home team. And now I got to face it as the road team in Pittsburgh. Jalen Hurts is their quarterback, which is just dumb. Mac Jones, you better figure it out today. See if we can get points right away. We're moving. It looks like we get points. Let's go. Can we get a stop, though? No, we can't stop Jalen Hurts. And we can't get another stop. Down 14-7. Are we about to be down 21-7? 17-7. We need points. Please please score. We kick a field goal. That's fine, I suppose. Get a stop. Nope, 24-10. This is a problem. Oh, we might actually get some points. We do. We get points for half. Big. And defense needs to get a stop. We really didn't. Red zone, take advantage, get points. We did. We got to stop. And now they drove down, scored. All right. Red zone alert, take advantage, get points. 3rd down alert, 4th down alert, keep the drive alive. Score, we did. Okay. They're driving. Okay, we're getting the ball back. 4th and 24, they're going to kick it to us. Wait. There's no way they're going for this, right? Why would they go for this? This is crazy. Okay. 4th and 24, and they're going for this. This is nuts. I'm doing man and back everyone up. Yeah, it's out of bounds. Cool. Out of bounds. We're getting the ball back. We just got to run this thing out. Let's go. If anything happens, you guys will see it. But if not, we got through the wild card. We're heading to the divisional. All right, 3rd and 8. Got a pass to win this game. I guess we're running quick slants. Can Mac Jones make a throw? I have no idea. Claypool back in Pittsburgh. Gonna get it. No, not a great pass. I mean, I guess it was considered perfect accuracy, but we're going to kick a field goal with brand new kicker Chase McLaughlin. We're going to go up. Yeah, we're going to go up 4 as long as we can make this with him. I think it's going to be good. Chase McLaughlin makes the field goal. We're up 4. Got to play some defense now. Great. All right, boys, I'm not going to lie. They're in the red zone. Quickly, got to take that right away. Take this away. Someone go get him. He got sacked. Let's go. Big sack. Second and goal. They have to use a timeout. They're out of timeouts now. Back everybody up. We're playing cover. Let them go underneath. I don't care. Nothing in the end zone. We got cover 4 on. Somebody just needs to go get home. That works. That'll work. That'll work. Make that tackle. 5, 4. That's game. Let's go. 34-30. We get the win. The defense, bend, don't break. We get past the wild card. All of that stress just for the wild card. But hey, we're heading to the divisional. Let's go. All right, taking on the Raiders here in the divisional. We're jumping. Oh no, don't advance next week. We're jumping right in it. No time to waste. No time to waste. All right, we take a 7-0 lead. Like to see that. Ooh, looks like we're driving again. 14-0. Huge. All right, let's just go. Let's just blow them out. 14-0, 21-0. Blow them out. I don't even want to jump in. I ain't even jumping in. 21-7. That's fine. Third down, Larry. Keep drive live. It's okay. Keep moving that clock. Keep moving that clock down. Keep moving that clock down. Good. Oh, they're moving the ball. 21-14. Not good. Not good. We scored though. 28-14. Good. All right, our ball. We're running this thing out. That's going to be game. Let's go. Right. Get the onside kick. Okay, cool. We got the onside kick. 28-1. We win the divisional. I got to jump in. We're moving it. We're moving it right to the conference championship, baby. No time to waste. Let's win the Super Bowl in year 5. AFC Conference Championship. I already know who we're going to play. Who else could it be? The Super Bowl goes through Mahomes every year. We got to go to freaking Arrowhead. And it's snowing. Great. Hey, we're up 7-0. That's cool. Ooh, we got to stop. We actually got to stop. And then we didn't get a stop next drive. We're moving the ball again, though. Can we get points? Score. Yes, 14-7. Get a stop. Get a stop. Get a stop. No, we didn't get a stop. And can we get points? We missed the field goal. And we're right down 21. Dang it. Oh, man, they're moving the ball again. 24-14. We need to get points on this drive. And we might actually. We scored. Let's go 24. Can we get a stop? We did. And we. What is going on? Can we get a stop? No. No. We lose. 3rd and 11. I'm on the field. I got to do my best. This thing's over, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try, boys. I'm going to try. Can Mac Jones get this done in the snow? Probably not. Jermaine Elliott up the seam. Get up the field. Let's go. No time to waste. No time to waste. Hurrying it up. Hurrying it up. We got to save our timeouts. Save our timeouts. Keep it rolling. Elliott up the seam again. It's going to be fine. He finds him. Let's go. No time to waste. Keep it rolling. 3 plays in a row. Jermaine Elliott scores a touchdown. I love it. Nah, it's going to be Hunter Henry. High point. He makes the catch. Let's go in the end zone. High point to Hunter Henry. 3 plays in a row. Easy score. And yeah, we're going to have to try for an onside kick. And then if we don't get the onside kick, at least we're going to have 3 timeouts. It's going to be what it's got to be. All right, don't think I've ever gotten an onside kick in Madden. So wish me luck here. No idea what I'm doing. No idea what I am doing. And they field it. Fumble. Big hit, but it's all right. All right, they're going to try to run this thing out. I mean, this thing's more than likely over, but we're going to do what we can to try to get this. They're not actually going to pass the football here, are they? There's no way. And Isaiah Pacheco is going to get the first down. I should have ran commit. I'm so dumb. That's going to do it. Well, I'm going to run commit 3 plays in a row, and yeah, this thing's over. Disappointing end. I was hopeful. I was hoping we were going to make a miraculous comeback and make it happen. But unfortunately, it did not. Pacheco fumble. 3rd and 13. They can knee the ball and it's over. But maybe they won't. Fumble. They actually ran that thing all the way down. Wait, did I not call my timeout? It is what it is. I thought I spammed timeout in front of me, and I guess I didn't call it. We lose in the AFC Championship game, and that'll end the rebuild. Dang it. I was hopeful. The Cinderella story would happen. I kind of messed up. They're not calling that timeout, but it was already over. So it is what it is. We'll advance to Super Bowl week and take a look at the final roster. Super Bowl ends up being Chiefs Cowboys, but that doesn't matter. We'll take a look at the final roster here. Offense, our tackles could have ended up being better. I think everything else was fine. Receivers, we maybe could use better guys, but DJ Moore and Elliott and Claypool, I think that's good enough. Damien Harris got superstar development, which was good. Mac Jones was fine. Like I said, offensive line could have been better, especially at tackle, but it's okay. Hunter Henry and McCarthy at tight ends were great. Defensively, it ended up being great at the end of the year. This is probably the best defense I built so far overall. Maybe the corners aren't as good, but everything else is amazing. I mean, look at that front. The front seven's insane. We have one guy with star development, and then secondary Diggs, Atkinson, Duggar, Rutherford. But man, TJ Watt, Nick Bosa coming off the edge. Coleman's really good. Kenny Clark, Barmore, Queen, and Zayvon Collins. Really good. I mean, really good team. But yep, unfortunately, we were unable to win the Super Bowl with the Patriots. 5 years down, recording for 3.5, almost 4 hours at this point. But man, these take a while to record, but I enjoy making them, so I hope you guys enjoy watching them if you guys are staying all the way through them. But appreciate y'all tuning in for this one. Y'all know the drill. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment the next team you want me to rebuild down below, and I'll make sure to get to it. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.